Hey guys, Danny Hampson here at BMC Boats on the brand new 255 XD from Yamaha. Really exciting stuff. Brand new boat in our lineup this year. We've taken out our 24-foot line. We stepped it up to the 25. We've added so many new features, but still retaining all the Yamaha features everyone loves. So one thing we've added to some of our 25 models, the Wake XD, the Runabout SD, the D stands for drive control. That was technology that we only had on our 27, another Innovation Award winner for Yamaha, proprietary technology. And what this is when I go into drive mode here on my Connect screen, after my throttles are in neutral, I then get a shorter wheel base, and I have forward and reverse right here on the paddles. So it really literally makes docking like parking a car. I was able to teach a woman who had never ran a 27-foot boat or any boat at all how to back into a slip with that drive technology in 20 minutes, and this was a complete novice boater. So that technology is something super exciting, and we're so thrilled to be able to add it into our 25s, and we even added it into one of our 21s. So the D stands for drive. So on the X model, we have our most advanced sound system in this particular boat. It's the wet sounds. We got 2 tower speakers, we got a sound bar, as well as 6 speakers in the boat, all with LED lights on them. LED lights all over this boat actually. This boat lights up beautifully in low light conditions. And this system is just absolutely incredible. The clarity is perfect, it's loud, and you're gonna be one of the best sounding boats on the water. So we got 2 captain's chairs and our higher level 25s. These boats swivel around, they recline, move forward and backwards, fully making this, middle area of the boat super versatile once again, because you can move these seats back and forth, spin these around. So many different ways to set this up for whatever you want to do on the water. Over here we have our huge cavernous console storage. We've actually made inserts to fit our tables into now, so it's not unorganized. This is a giant area down here. You can add a head, whatever you want to do, or just storage. Ventilation, little window right here. Just like within our 24s, we have the extra cushions that can make that an island up front to lay out. We also have it where you can make that a jump seat. Here in between, you also have a cushion that fits in, cushion down here to make this a jump seat. So just so many options for how to lay this boat out for different seating, different situations, different amounts of people. This boat's got a 20-degree dead rise, new hull design on the bottom, gonna be even a smoother, more enjoyable time on the water, and it's got all the wake features built in. 3 ballast tanks, all on independent pumps, fill, drain quickly. We got these seats here. That was technology we came up with. So we can really maximize what was already an award-winning patented swim deck. It becomes larger when you're ready to take off to your desired location and run the boat. Move this forward, your cockpit becomes that much larger. So true versatility here in the stern of the boat. And as we move towards the bow, you'll see how the features extend. So everyone loved in our 27-foot line last year, the table, the prep station. We said, how can we get that to a smaller model? Well, the ingenious guys over there came up with this. So now in our 25-foot boats, you do have a small prep station here, storage here. We have our cooler here, And on this particular model, we have all the wake ballast tanks back here. On the SE, the SD, some of the other ones in this specific line, you'll have a freshwater tank back here, the shower back there. The SE and the SD are also gonna have the swim up seats. That was proprietary to the 27. Really cool innovation, won a couple innovation awards, and just something, you know, no one else on the lake's gonna have. This specific boat, obviously with the X package, as we've done for the past couple years, comes with all the wake features. You got board racks, got the upgraded sound system, sound bar, wet sounds all in here, coated tower, big bimini. We got the convertible top here. You can unzip this to let sun in. Got the trickle charge battery, solar panel up there. Gives you 30% extra battery life if you're out at the sandbar, really keeping the music up, playing loud. Our boats have the same 8.6 beam we've had in previous years, but we've sucked in our gunnels, tightened things up on either side, so even though the actual footprint of the boat's still 8.6, easily trailerable, it feels much roomier inside. Continuing right along, we get up into our cockpit area, 12-inch Connects touchscreen system. One of the coolest new features we built into this is a GPS mapping that comes with it. So you can save your tracks, you can save your waypoints, and really allows a little bit higher level of safety and performance, whereas before you were kind of just having a map on the Connects. Now we've built all that in. Same features as before as far as the rider control settings, 5 settings that can be saved, acceleration control, some really cool technology to Yamaha, takes the human error out of pulling a rider or a skier, or even just driving the boat. So once you go into one of your settings, say I have a setting for speed at 22 miles an hour, I set the acceleration control on medium, and I press OK, and I'm in that mode. Whoever is behind this boat can put those throttles down. It's going to accelerate at that medium acceleration, predetermined, to that desired speed and hold it there. So it really takes so much of the human error out of driving. I'm going to get the same pull behind this boat as I used to when I was at a tournament water skiing back in the day with a professional driver. So really, really cool aspect, and something that allows the novice boater to really turn into a pro. I want to bring you through one of the most exciting things us at Yamaha have been able to introduce to the market in a long time. We came out with our FSH series a few years ago. People love the boats, but everybody wanted us to step up from that 21 to a larger model. We did that here with the 255 FSH and the 252 FSH. So 2 models we have in this center console platform in the 25-foot range. Only difference really between the two is one comes with the SVHO Supercharged motors, the other one's going to come with the normal 1.8. So from stern to bow, this boat is decked out not only for the fishermen, but for the family as well. So starting back here, we have our 30-gallon live well, clear top. You can see the fish in there. Kids love it. Fishermen love it even more. We got Yamaha's patented back swim platform, award-winning. So you're still going to have a lot of fun at the sandbar when you're not out there catching fish. One really cool feature this boat has is this bench seat right here. It looks like a bench seat, but with a few quick movements, I go from lounging out to having a fantastic flat platform to fish from, or whatever other application you want to get done on the water. Each one of our boats in the 25-foot series comes with this hardtop from factory, built-in speakers, floodlight, spreader light, lights here. We have our leaning post seats. They fold up, so very comfortable to sit, or you could fold it up for a nice backrest while driving. We have our small Connect screen that's going to control the actual functions within the Yamaha, but we're also coming with a 9-inch Simrad built in with a through-hull transducer. Really exciting. On the previous 21 FSHs, you were having to cut holes and do your own electronics. Here we have one that comes standard with a through-hull transducer, makes all the difference in the world. Rod holders, we have 16 rod holders on this vessel, starting from 6 on each side underneath the gunnels. We got 5 up here in the T-top. We got the 4 built in here and 2 in the front. So this thing's fully decked out with the fisherman in mind. Electronic steering on both the models. No cable. So we got our marine mat in here, but this marine mat can easily clip out. So So if you're going out scalloping, if you're gonna go out and have a hardcore day fishing, you don't want your marine mat in, we have nice textured floors underneath. So that's just kind of nice to have the best of both worlds. As before, we have tons of storage up here. This is your 5-gallon bucket storage. You can have a 5-gallon bucket sitting up straight in there. One really cool thing is we have this 18-gallon splash well here. The kids have been loving seeing fish in there when we've been using this boat in our photo shoots and test drives. Just a really cool thing, and for the fishermen, it's fantastic. You don't have to go all the way back to the stern. If you want to get a bait out of here, you can pitch running up on dolphin or whatever application you're doing. All right, here's another really neat innovation. So this is our table. As before, we want to make this comfortable for the family, so you can have it in here as a table to enjoy, or pop it up, take it out, and it becomes a casting platform. So for the guy that's going out for a hardcore day of fishing, he's up here, he can throw his line, he can throw his cast net, really changes this space into a little bit more usable space if you need to be up on the bow for any of that stuff. We have the same setup as on the other FSHs. We're in this front seating, we have a fish box on starboard. Over here on port, we just have open storage. This boat will come with an optional trolling motor mount, so you'd put the batteries for the trolling motor in this port storage, run them right there. Nice big anchor locker, upgraded from the previous models, opens to the left, everything's hinged, everything's stainless. And here is really game changer for a lot of people. Absolutely massive area to add a head with lighting. So I'm not the biggest guy in the world, but I'm 5'9", 5'10". I can stand straight up in here. Plenty of space, very comfortable. You will simply not see that much space in any other 25-foot center console on the market. Coming back here, one last thing I really want to show and accentuate. For a long time, people were asking us to add more power into our center console models. So we went from having TR1s in the 21 to having supercharged SVHO motors in this 25, the 255. That's equivalent to 500 horsepower. This boat goes 0 to 30 in 5 seconds. The low end is unbelievable. The 1.8s are also going to be a great option for the guy looking to save a little gas and who doesn't need that super hardcore speed. But both these big motors are something a fisherman craves. 110-gallon gas capacity in this boat as well makes long-range trips very doable and very enjoyable. All right, so here's the Simrad that it comes standard with both boats, the 255 and the 252 built in. It's got a through-hole transducer, which any fisherman will tell you is so much better than having the transducer just hanging off the back. You're gonna read depth so much better at speed, see what's on the bottom at speed. This thing's fully loaded Simrad. Obviously a company with a long history of making fantastic products in that market. You got your smaller Connect screen over here that's gonna actually do the functions of the boat. All the premium Yamaha steering wheel, electronic fly-by-wire steering. Another really interesting thing we have on this boat that we haven't on the other fishing boats, we got salt and freshwater washdown. Saltwater washdown and freshwater washdown right there. 10-gallon freshwater tank. Saltwater washdown is traditional saltwater washdown, not like the jet wash we were doing there for a little bit. So you're gonna get good PSI, real strong, keep this boat clean. Got the phone holder here, you got a 5-volt charger here, push button start, new to this series of FSH. Obviously got little glove box storage, just all the bells and whistles you can want. And one thing I really do want to accentuate once again is this leaning post seat, when down, very comfortable, dished out to really feel the best it can for the driver. But then when you put it up, a lot of people, when they're driving the boat, they want to be able to see what's going on, look in the water, whatever the situation is, or they just prefer driving standing. Perfect backrest, cups you in right here. Steering wheel has a couple different modes it can go in to accommodate a larger individual, smaller individual, whatever it may be. That's the new 255 and 252 FSH series. If you guys want to get in one of these, if you guys want to order one of these, come to BMC and talk to someone ASAP. This is a really exciting product and people are going to be looking for them. So get down here quick or visit the website, bmcboats.com. Thank you.